Hey there, Kaleidoscope Clan. How's everyone doing? Well, you know, it's a very special time of year. Last year at this time, I was in Brazil preparing for the Iemanja festival. But in Mexico, it's what they call El Dia de Candelaria. It's the same day. Both of them are honoring the Black Madonna water goddess spirit that relates to the mother of us all. And she's honored all over the world in other names. But in Brazil, she's called Iemanja. I saw someone in Hawaii saying Yemaya, which is Yoruba in Nigeria, which is part of my ancestry. And like I said, Candelaria is also the Black Madonna. Now, they don't say that, you know. I guess that Candelaria is the name that the Catholic Church gave her or something like that. But if you do your research, you will find that it is indeed the Black Madonna, okay? When I was in the Yucatan, I had gotten the information that they had a plague. I don't remember the year, but they had a plague some hundreds of years ago. And that is when they implemented praying to Candelaria. And I'm sure that they knew that it corresponded to the day of Iemanja or Yemaya, the ancient African goddess. So they had started their honoring her, their prayers to her, when they had, I think it was smallpox. It was some plague, and it was miraculous to them how quickly it had stopped once they had started praying to her. So that is why they've kept it up all of these years under the name Candelaria, you know. I actually lived in Candelaria Park when I first got to the Yucatan, so it's actually very significant to me, right by the Candelaria Church. And so I want to wish you all a very beautiful day. It's February 2nd every year. It's easy to remember, 2-2. February 2nd is the day of the Black Madonna, of Iemanja, of Yemaya, of Candelaria. And again, you can look it up, but she is the water goddess. She governs all of the oceans, all of the waters really, but the ocean is where she resides, where people go to give honor to her, is the ocean. And people like Mother Mary also, you know, Mary is related to the word mar, like for the sea. The indigenous people in the Mayan people call the ocean Mare or something like that, Mother Mare. So it's all connected, okay? It's all the great mother. It just, you know, the more ancient version, it's in Africa. And the Black Madonna, you know, is significant, you know, not to be derogatory, but like the mammy of the world, like she supports the whole world, you know. We will say mother goddess, not mammy, but people look to her to find healing, even when their mothers are not there for them you can go, you can pray to the great goddess Yemaya, and she will be there for you. I myself, when I did my sojourn last year to the goddess Yemaya, it was very meaningful, very healing. It was very healing because I felt the healing energies from that event. It's a community event, and everyone takes it very seriously in Brazil, where they take flowers, and the fishermen take them out to the ocean, and throw flowers out into the ocean. During that time, it's like the ocean is just filled with flowers. You know, they play music, and everyone wears white and or blue and black. Actually, this is the outfit that I wore. Yeah. For the first day, because there are 2 different days. This is the outfit that I wore February 1st, which is the night prior, where they had the event. Is it in here, Romello? Yeah, in here, Romello. So, yes. So no matter where you are, even if you're not by an ocean, if you can find any body of water, you know, you can bring offerings of flowers, you know. There are certain herbs and certain fruits and things that also are in line with Iemanja. Of course, all of the water fruits like watermelon or cucumber or lettuce, those kinds of things, they're mostly water. Spearmint, I know, is an herb that correlates. The mints overall correlate to Yemaya. I mean, you could say Mami Wata too. Even though Mami Wata has like a specific personality in West Africa also. But the whole point is, yeah, because Mami Wata is not the same as Yemaya, but it's something that you can use as a meditation. Definitely you could take like a saltwater bath, or again get in the ocean, anything like that, and just really meditate on how important water is to life. How the ocean covers 70% of the earth, so there's actually more water than there is land. Water is where we all come from. Without water we wouldn't exist. And it's the same with women, you know, how fundamental, rudimentary, how necessary female energies are in this world. You know, Mother Earth is also, you know, another, Mother Gaia is another expression of the female entity. But the healing properties of water, how magical water is, you know, how water can take on anything. Like if you put herbs inside of water, then the water becomes that herb water, you know what I'm saying? Like water is very special in this world. And as we give thanks for water, we give thanks for life, we give thanks for the great mother, for everything, you know. Salt water is so important, you know. It's just like the salt in our blood. Yeah. And, you know, in the Temescal, which is the sweat lodge of, you know, that they do in Mexico, during the ceremony, they have a saying. While you're inside, they say, agua es la vida, sin ella nada, con ella todo, which says, water is life. Without her, nothing. With her, everything, right? And you say it 3 times. And while you're burning up inside the sweat lodge, right, it's the water that wakes up the stones, that unlocks the magic. Without water, you know, the sweat lodge couldn't work. You couldn't just have the fire. The water is very key. It's what enables us to withstand everything also, you know. So I'm just throwing all of these things out just, you know, for different meditations on how the water spirit is so important. But on the 2nd, February 2nd, you know, you can put on your cowrie shells or whatever shells that you have, you know, which come from the ocean, you know, and you can, you know, really just take a moment, only one time in a year, take a moment to be thankful for everything that Mama Iemanja, Yemaya, Candelaria, you know, represents for us all. I wish I were in Brazil for this special day, but it's okay. They're actually going to be having an event in this very part for Candelaria, so I will, you know, be with the world in spirit on this one, regardless. But I will never forget the day that I made my sojourn. It was something that I knew I had to do, you know, as you know, it's really helped to make me feel balanced in a situation in my life where I have never had much mothering, nurturing energy. So, you know, it's important for us to be able to find balance, you know, in creation when, you know, in our own lives we might not have those particular relationships or tools. We have to create them within ourselves, and these are the ways that we do. We have these important rituals and days to reconnect us to the Mother God, Mother Goddess. Okay, so that's just my little thought on that, but I'm very excited. It's only a few days away, and I would encourage you all to don't let the day go by without, you know, saying a little prayer of thanks. And you can look on YouTube and see the celebrations that are going on in the world. They might not be posted till the next day, I guess, but look it up. Look up the Iemanja, the Yemaya festival, and see what other people, or Candelaria. It's just Iemanja, Yemaya is more grounded in the reality of the Black Madonna water goddess. Candelaria, they just kind of do it like as a saint kind of thing. And they don't recognize her as being black that I have seen. I haven't seen anywhere she's black. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I hope that, yeah, that helps someone to tap into that energy. We need that energy. And this is the time for, you know, for us to get that injection. And on that note, this is Mariposa Maát, encouraging you, there's a bee, encouraging you to continue to embody the sacred transformation. Until next time, peace.